Hi everyone, my name's MadMatt Lugos and welcome back to Life is Strange, episode 4, Dark Room. So I suspect this will be the conclusion to episode 4. I am very nervous, it's really going to hit the fan in this warehouse, whatever's going on in here. It's annoying that I don't like them showing clips from future episodes, so like at the end of episode 3 we saw it was like a nightclub scene, wasn't it? So maybe there'll be like a rave in there. It won't be like this horror-filled, barn that I'm possibly expecting. So the calm before the storm means I'm just going to catch up on our diary entries before everything starts going sideways inside this barn. So let's catch up with our diary. Alright, after that dorm brawl, Chloe and I headed to the beach to deal with Frank and see if we could get him to join us. I had to be careful and not get him all tweaked out. He was pretty pissed that someone had gotten into his RV and borrowed his account book. But once he saw that we didn't care about drugs or money, only Rachel, he mellowed out. All I could think was, I'm trying to get a drug dealer to help me find a missing girl. Incredibly, Frank actually agreed to help. He knows how naive and clueless we are, so I hope that our sincerity swayed him. I'm still unsure about him, and I can't be so naive not to keep my rewind guard up. I don't know much about him except that he sells drugs, has a wicked temper, and that he loved Rachel. Even more than his beans. So, we get to add another member to our team. Booyah. Well, I feel so surreal at this point. I don't know how to react anymore. I can rewind time and space, but is it aging me before my own time and space? That's a good point. Because she's existing outside of time. Am I learning things I shouldn't? Messing up too much shit, including my own history? Obviously my nosebleeds and dizzy spells are a bad sign that I'm overusing my powers, but it's become almost part of my nature. Or maybe a habit. Power corrupts? Not yet, I hope. I remember this famous episode of the original Star Trek where Kirk has to go back in time and let the person he loves die so the Nazis won't win the war. What kind of fucked up choice is that? What would have happened if I hadn't been in the school bathroom to save Chloe that day? But damn it, I was there. Thus, I was supposed to be there. Destiny. And the fact that we were able to convince Frank to actually help us gives me the most hope I've had in a while. Yes, Chloe and I were stupid to confront Frank like that, considering how we reacted before, but I don't see how anyone could say he didn't really love Rachel Amber. Yeah, it's true, he did love her. Whether she loved him or was using him, I don't know, but he shouldn't have pulled a knife on Chloe though, and I don't like to see that he sells all these dangerous meds to teenagers, especially Nathan. He needs psychiatric supervision, not just baggies of pills. At least he won't be going to Frank again. I still don't know why Chloe or even Rachel would want to hang out with Frank, but I can't suss that out anymore. Maybe if I hadn't left town I'd be less judgmental. But now we have Nathan's phone, David's coordinates, Frank's account book and a big board of clues, which brings us closer to finding Rachel Amber, finally. So maybe the tide is finally turning, or time is finally turning. This is the moment where all the clues come together and we finally have a location outside of town that may lead us straight to Rachel Amber and beyond. After everything that happened with Frank, I had to convince Chloe to keep going forward with me, since I do feel we're at the end of the road. Hopefully not the end of the world, but whatever anger Chloe has inside her that makes her so self-destructive is matched by her balls and bravery. Yes, Chloe has gotten me nearly killed, but I know she would die for me, and I can't forget I put her in a wheelchair to slowly die in another reality. And Chloe is more focused now than before. I told her we have to keep moving forward no matter what, and I couldn't find Rachel on my own. That was enough. Now it's time to shine a light into the dark room. So from the last episode, the one thing that I am a bit regretful of is telling Daniel to go to the party, because we're not going to be there, are we, unless this is where it is, which I don't think it is, because we're likely not going to be there. So I really think that was a huge error to tell him to go to the party. I feel really guilty about that. All right, guys, let's get into the episode.
Holy shit, this is scary.
I know, but we're here. Let's go find the best way in.
Whoa, check this out. Fresh tire tracks.
Dude, somebody was just here.
Oh man.
Then we need to get in that barn.
Oh man, I'm so nervous. Squirrel! Hey, squirrel. That'll help.
Watson, we can safely assume that this ancient vehicle is not our suspect.
Oh, Warren, what have you done? I didn't realise that beating the shit out of somebody would bruise my fists. Of course, I bruised his face worse. He had that coming. That whole fight was so insane. Yeah, people don't realise how badly you hurt your knuckles. It's like, you know, like people think that, you know, like in boxing, people think that the gloves are there to protect people's heads, and it's not the case. The gloves are simply there to stop people breaking their knuckles. Yes, it so was. How are you doing? Amped up. I wouldn't want to do it again unless I had to. You paid your hero dues. Now we just need costumes. Speaking of, I hope you're coming to the party tonight so we can celebrate. I'll let you know, promise. Cool. Now I have to get back to striking super poses. Yeah, go on, Warren. He's warming on me now. No, not that I didn't like him before, but he came on a bit strong, didn't he? Electronic unit.
Now, why would somebody run all that electricity into an old empty barn?
Oh. No trespassing.
Open, goddammit, open!
It's
Watch
not Harry
us.
Potter. Alright. I will need as much caffeine as possible to solve this mystery. Oh, so there's a house here as well. Dilapidated as well. Oh, the birds are alive out here. That's strange. How strange. Dying everywhere near the bay. Look how many photos I've missed. Here we go.
Max, get over here before I torch this place.
Chloe, I found the front door. Come on.
I'm so nervous.
Yes! Maximus rules.
God, this is way too Blair Witch. I have goosebumps all over.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Supermax. Hey, check out this old chest.
A little louder, Chloe. Jeez, that is ancient.
Jackpot. Old shit.
No, look closer.
Harry Aaron Prescott and family donate new library to Arcadia Bay. Prescott Industries celebrate grand opening. The Prescotts bring bomb shelter boom to town.
Nice scrapbook. You search for more clues and I'll scope out the area.
So maybe it's... I have no idea.
Yes, old Prescott clippings. But that can't be the only thing here. Chloe would make a great detective too.
Wonder if it's someone who hates the Prescotts. I mean, obviously it seems like it's Nathan, but...
Even Harry Aaron Prescott was into selfies.
God, look how miserable he looks in the photo. It's a photo, isn't it? Well, it just seems like he's carried on a cycle of abusive fathers. Because he said in that email, wasn't it, or that letter, that, you know, oh, my father did this to me and it made me turn out great.
This tractor has paid its dues. Okay, there's no reason for anybody to drive out here. But there must be.
There's going to be a basement or something.
I guess the Prescotts were just born bastards.
July 22nd, 22nd of July 1903. Martin Lewis Prescott, Prescott Ranch, Arcadia Bay. Dear Mr. Linden, I am writing in regards to your outstanding debts that you have chosen to ignore. The Prescotts may not be established business gentlemen, but we are businessmen and expect our due. We take your silence as a personal insult and thus dedicate our family name to making you pay your debt with 10% interest, plus a written apology. If these conditions are not met by the end of the day, on the 24th of July, in the year of our Lord 1903, rest assured we will make your life a living hell. Kindest regards.
Boring.
Even if you're threatening someone, you must end the letter in a formal fashion.
I guess the Prescotts were just born bastards.
So I was just checking if there was another one that I've missed.
Wow, sir. Talk about home on the range.
A rusty button. Oh, something vibrated then. Yeah, I knew it. Look, that's where we need to be.
So many haystacks, so few needles.
Well, it's just here to cover up the floor, isn't it?
Whoa. What is this? It's totally brand new. Why? Ah, the good old days.
Pollard's Market.
If a zombie shows up, I have my weapon.
Yeah, I'm getting those vibes. Okay. Let's see what this rusty button does.
There's no way this rusty-ass button will activate these ropes or pulleys.
Oh.
Scope out the perimeter, Max. There has to be more here than this crate.
Huh. These hooks are used to lift haystacks. I saw them in a Friday the 13th movie.
Please don't reference horror. One thing you will never see me doing on this channel is playing horror games. I hate horror games.
Damn, lots of info here.
No, Supermax. You can't open this with your bare hands.
Alright.
Okay, Chloe. I found some kind of hatch, but it's locked. I got this. I hope.
Let me know the second you need any help.
I thought we could dust off this bit. Oh, that's annoying.
I should go upstairs and get Chloe to help me. The rope leads up to that platform. Must climb.
Chloe, can you give me a hand?
Sidekick at your service. Up and away, Supermax.
I dig having minions.
This is gonna crush me, right?
That looks sturdy enough to stand on.
Okay.
Tell me if you need any help.
Here's the other end of the rope.
Is that an owl? Sorry, Mr. Owl. Owls are vicious, man. You better watch out.
Good evening, Doctor Who. Sorry.
Dear me. What do you want me to do then?
Here's the other end of the rope.
Have I come up too soon? Was I supposed to do something else downstairs?
Hold. Hold.
Okay. I don't see how pulling the rope from up here is gonna... She's gonna be... how would you be strong enough?
Nope. I can't pull this rope without tearing my flesh off. I need to hook this up to something heavier.
Tell me if you need any help.
To the motor.
That looks sturdy enough to stand on.
Hook it up to what? Oh, I think I know what I need to do. I need to get up, rewind to bring the motor back up.
Here's the other end of the rope.
No, what are you doing?
So that didn't work at all.
Alright. Took me a minute there, but I found what I needed to do.
MacGyver strikes again.
Sweet.
I wish Warren could have seen that physics trick.
Oh, what's gonna be
Damn,
in here?
this is heavy.
Does it smell? Oh man.
What is this?
Jackpot. Do I even need to say how weird this is?
You just did. Who built this kind of place?
A Prescott, of course.
This is insane.
This bunker is so surreal. First a padlock, then a digicode. Someone really doesn't want visitors.
So it's 3 numbers. It's obviously 2, 4, and 5 in some combination because they're the worn ones. I'm going to think it's 452 or 254. Let's go 452.
Think. Oh no, it didn't work. Oh yes! I thought that only worked in the movies.
542, wasn't it?
Open sesame.
This looks like
Stocked and ready for the apocalypse. This must have cost a fortune.
this.
Come on.
This place looks like somewhere where you'd dispose of things like their enemies.
What the hell is this?
There's no way Rachel's alive. Sorry, there's just no way a room like this. This is like where you dispose of a body or some
Water
creepy thing.
supplies. It's like in David's garage bunker. More survivalist supplies. Look at these cans. David must shop at the same store.
Prescott's in
Oh
creepy
no,
art.
don't tell me it is David.
Whoa. This says it all about Nathan. He needs help.
Sorry. Dear Mr. Prescott, as Nathan's primary psychiatrist for over 5 years, I feel that I should stop seeing your son as soon as you have disregarded my rather dire and immediate suggestions for his and others' well-being. You know well the extent of Nathan's challenges, but I feel that you refuse to acknowledge the role that you play in his mental health. If I do not have your support, I cannot treat Nathan. It's as simple as that. I fear he is becoming even more disconnected from reality, even if he reacts in a personable manner. You have ignored my requests for a consultation with you and your wife, so I have to assume you are no longer interested in my services. Regardless, I care about Nathan and I believe he needs serious help. If you would like to talk about this matter, I am always available. Best, Dr. Jacoby. So maybe it's his father doing the killings, removing people who he feels are disrupting Nathan's life, maybe? Duct tape.
Duct tape in a bunker is always a bad sign.
Oh, but it's where he takes his photos, so it must be Nathan.
I guess Nathan needs the most expensive printer in the world. That son of a bitch.
Howard Rourke Construction, Stormbreaker Bunker, full estimate 1.3 million. What?
Talk about tortured.
Keep searching, Chloe.
Yeah, I mean, when someone has mental health issues, their
Look at all
support
this weird
network.
shit.
What the hell?
That's an original signed illustration. Fits perfect in here.
Everything is sketchy as fuck, but nothing about Rachel here.
Oh yeah, school suspension is a deal breaker in the Prescott family.
Let's see if we can read that, though. Excuse me. Dear Nathan, Principal Wells has informed me that you have been suspended due to some suspect Vortex Club activity on your part. Never mind that, I just want you to know what kind of shame you've once again brought on this family. I've given you everything you've ever wanted, including Blackwell Academy, among other things we shall not mention, but nothing is ever enough for you. You're still my son, and I want us to fulfill our destiny. That day is coming sooner than you think, so be prepared to step into that responsibility. This is my final warning. Yeah, you can't buy your son with things. What does the note say?
Whoa. What is going on between Nathan and his father?
Uh-oh. Nathan, I've told you to never call me using your phone. Stick with the disposable ones I gave you. I don't want to hear you screaming out my name in a public place, which you have stupidly done before. I haven't set all this up and shared my vast wisdom just so you can fuck it up with your teen rage. We can accomplish a lot together, but you have to let me guide you, or you're on your own.
Let's see what's in here. Oh my god. No.
Oh god. Rachel's dead, man. Yeah, it was him. I really didn't think it was going to be him because he was so young.
Come on, let's see what this shit is all about.
We are. Okay. A binder marked Victoria, but it's empty.
Look, the next one says Kate.
Oh no, Kate. No.
God, I should have killed that bastard back there.
Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims.
Victoria has to be next. Nathan must be planning to dose her tonight at the Vortex Club party.
Rachel. This can't be real. These are all post shots, right? Right?
Chloe, look at her face. She's out of it.
Maybe Nathan paid her a shitload of cash to do this. She probably would have.
I don't think so. Why is he putting her in the ground like that? Where?
The junkyard. Max, we have to find that spot now. Then we can see what he did. There's no way she's dead. No way. She posed for those pictures, Max. I know it. Please, let's go.
Oh my god. Rachel. Kate. All these files. This place actually feels evil. This picture is framed different. Rachel is awake and fucking furious.
So she's awake there.
Rachel is passed out and she has something in her mouth. What happened to her? This shot is so staged. I can't believe it's real. I can't.
Okay, so she's not necessarily dead based on these pictures. Just drugged, possibly. The fact that in that last picture she wasn't bound makes me think she might be dead. Because if he was confident enough to, you know, in case she woke up, I mean, you never know.
Kate looks so doped up. She has no idea she's being posed. At least Kate was asleep through all this bullshit.
Okay, Kate was still alive and she was unbound, so that gives us hope at least.
Ah, the Apocalypse Entertainment System. I've never seen so much pricey equipment before.
Oh god.
These newspapers are all about Rachel and Kate. Somebody likes their whiskey.
Oh god. Needles.
Needles.
Oh, that's not for him though, is it?
Gross.
Probably sedatives.
This must be the crap that Nathan gets from Frank.
When Frank finds out, man, that he's been supplying him with stuff that's hurt Rachel, he's gonna lose
So
it.
who's
Man.
using this fancy tripod?
Well, it was Nathan all along then. I just didn't think it was going to be him because there were so many files. He must have been capturing these girls so fast. You know, because, you know, I mean, what age would he have started doing this? Oh, God.
Chloe, slow down! Wait for me!
I know exactly where I'm going. Look, this is it. This is it. Are you gonna help me, Max?
Chloe, stop! Look.
Please, no.
Oh! Oh! That smell!
Rachel! Oh, Rachel, no, no, please not her!
Chloe.
Rachel, what?
I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry.
I loved her so much. How can she be dead? What kind of world does this? Who does this?
There's no way she was going to be alive, was there? Alright guys, I think I'll leave that one there. You know, we found Nathan's bunker where he's basically just been drugging, torturing, murdering a chorus of young girls. There's not much to say other than something bad's probably going to happen to Nathan now. Question is, by whose hand? I imagine we can get other people involved. That'll be decisions we might have to make. Because if we tell Frank, he's going to kill Nathan. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Think about subscribing if you haven't already, if you want to see how this journey continues. Just remember, guys, never trust a non-crate. I'll see you in the next one.